Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so?
Alright, what is up, YouTube? The tube of yous out there reaching for some views. What's going on? Today I am on the beautiful 2017 Africa Twin, and we're out for a ride. I got Doug from Amamoto behind us.
Intercom failed. Try again later.
What's one of my videos without that? Always, I swear. If I turn it down, it shouldn't do that anymore. Anyways, I think I got that part figured out. But today, we're filming a few different videos on this bike. Right now, I'm filming the reveal video for this. You're seeing this after that. But just kind of wanted to talk about the bike a little bit and why I got it. And why I traded the KLR in for the 2017 Africa Twin. Now, it is a used bike, and my KLR was brand new. Pretty much, you know. I mean, I did a bunch of work to it, but, you know, brand new bike versus an old bike. Why did I do it? Number one is, a lot of my friends that I ride with, everyone has, you know, the bigger adventure bikes or 1000cc bikes. And when we go places, the KLR can keep up, but it is really, really struggling. So, you know, I just felt like I was beating the hell out of that thing constantly. That's all I did, was every time I got on it, it was just beating the hell out of the thing. I mean, constantly just beating the shit out of the thing, so I felt bad for it. You know, and I feel like I needed something with just a little bit more power. You know, the KLR made okay power. You know, it wasn't the fastest thing in the world, but I just felt like I needed to get something with a little bit of power, you know, riding with these guys and stuff. I just wanted something I wasn't beating the shit out of constantly. And with the Africa Twin, you know, being 1000cc, I can just get on it and ride and be able to keep up and go do our lunch runs and all that stuff. Just saying, you want to wait till we get further down a little bit? Yeah, that way we're not on pavement. Okay. So. Well, let me put the cameras on now. Yeah. So, like I said, we're filming the reveal video and all those other videos. So I'm going to try to make a couple different videos out of this one adventure, you know. So, like, you know, first time off-road and what I think about.
Always an adventure, Jesse.
Why? What happened?
Anytime we go riding with Jesse, it's always an adventure.
I'm trying to keep it chillax.
You're good. I'm surprised. I'm impressed.
Why?
I haven't seen you do any like gear shifting wheelies yet and stuff like that. So
I'm still getting used to the bike.
I know, but I'm saying
this thing scares the shit out of me.
That's on par for the course. It's like normally you're hitting them fuckers across the water and they're, you know, stuff like that.
Well, that was on the KLR. The KLR is like a glove to me, you know? Like, I know that bike like it's...
I got you. So, part of the problem, and this is what I experienced, is that.
The tire?
The front tire. And you probably need to let some air out of the tire to make it a little bit better, but you don't want to go too low, because then you can pinch the tubes and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what it's set at right now?
I think I put it at like 32.
Yeah. That's a lot for dirt.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't... It's not... Like, the tires, it doesn't feel like tires. What it feels... to me, I think it's me. You know?
Yeah, you're just being cautious.
Yeah.
It's a big machine, man. I won't do anything on a big bike in the dirt. I would be like, you know.
You should have seen me on that thing.
Yeah.
You remember when I rode that?
Yeah, it's a little sketchy for me today, but if you let
well, that's the thing.
You take 5 pounds out of the front, I think.
When I took that off road, it was dry.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
All right. You ready? All right. I'm still going to lead this escapade. So, we got these cameras here for a little bit other video. Like I said, let me open this. It's just a little hot still. So, why trading it up? You know, wanted that little bit more power. You know, I don't do much off-road anymore, but when I do, I just would like to have that little bit more power too. Is it too much power off-road for me? Probably at my skill level, probably. You know, I had really good off-road experience with smaller dirt bikes when I was a kid, and then the KLR I've taken off-road. I've done all kinds of stuff with that KLR. So this is my first like big adventure style bike. Now I did have a Tiger 800, but I tried taking that thing off-road once and it was just way too heavy through everything. It was more of a street, you know, bias tires, all that stuff. So the Tiger 800 wasn't a very good off-road bike for me. Like I said, I think the more time I spend on this thing, oh God, the more I do, the more I ride it, I think I'll definitely get used to it. It's just going to take some time and practice, that's all. And I want to bring you guys along that journey as well. So be sure you're subscribed and following along on all this crazy content that I've been making. So the KLR was a pretty good bike for me for confident and riding off-road and stuff. Come on, do a wheelie, Eric. Yeah, it was a pretty capable bike off-road. I mean, you know, I didn't really find myself hitting limits on that bike at all. Like, I always felt like I could push her a little bit harder and she would handle it. And that's what Eric was saying earlier. He's like, normally you're, you know, on one wheel, splashing through the puddles and just hauling ass and really putting the bike through its paces. You know, and I'm not doing that today. I'm you know, and it's wet, and you know, we're getting used to the bike. So I think the more I ride it, the more off-road trips will definitely get on it. So anyways, I just wanted to make this quick short little video on why I traded the Africa Twin, or the KLR, for the Africa Twin. Where are you going? Don't go back there. It's so nasty back there. Yeah, I'll just stay over here. See, normally I'd be following him, ripping through that stuff, but just kind of taking it easy and getting used to this thing. So yeah, that's the reason why is I you know, I just wanted a little bit more power, and I also want to do trips. You know, upcoming, I have a trip planned, and I'll probably make a video about that. But I want to do some longer, you know, traveling trips and stuff like that, and I feel like the KLR would just be a little bit too much for it. I mean, the KLR is capable of it, don't get me wrong. You know, the KLR is a great bike, and that bike has traveled the world many of places. People have traveled that all over the place. But I feel like I want to be able to have that, you know, be able to pass someone on the highway if I want to. You know, you could do that with the KLR, but it's on the highway, being able to pass, you know, traffic and go just ride slightly faster than traffic. I feel like it'd be a little bit more confidence inspiring for me, because I want to travel, you know. The KLR is capable of it, but I felt like I was beating the thing up constantly. So you know, with breaking it up that much, beating it up that much, I feel like it would probably eventually just fall completely apart. I mean, I took good care of it, you know. I kept up with maintenance. I was constantly checking everything. I rode the piss out of it. But I feel like with this, you know, you're to really ride this bike hard, you really have to, you know, give her the beans, say the least. So, being able to just cruise, you know, it with the 6th gear on the highway, just going long distances and hitting some off-road trails, camping, all that stuff. So, all right, well, that's going to go ahead and conclude this little rant, this little bit of why I traded my KLR in for a Africa Twin. I think the reveal video, I'm not going to do any talking. I think it's just going to be all cinematic stuff. So I'm putting a lot into it. So if you if you're at this video and you haven't seen it, definitely I'll try to link it down in the description or put a card up here or something. So thank you guys for watching. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'm Full Throttle Junkie, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Trash control was on for that clutch up. Goodbye.